Hey you guys, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. If you would like to see how I created this beautiful sultry glam, continue to watch this video. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And I have more content to come, so just stay tuned and enjoy this video. Hey you guys, so to start off, I went in with the It's Bye Bye Pores astringent cleaner. So this is really good when you don't want someone to have like oily skin. It helps really mattify the pores. So I just started off by going that and cleaning her face, and then I went in with some Neutrogena facial lotion, and I just applied it all over her face, and then I also primed it with some Fenty Pro Filter Primer. For brows, I went in with my Absolute New York Slim Brow Pencil that I always use, and I pretty much just shaped out her brows. She had some like nice brows already, it just needed some definition and shape. So prior to filling in, I just carved out I drew out the top and the bottom of her lashes to give it shape, and then I just went in and I filled it in. So for concealer, I used the Born This Way Sand Concealer, and I just used a flat brush and I just cleaned up the bottom and the top of her brows. So to prime her eyes, I used P. Louise in the shade number 3 along with that Born This Way concealer, and I just spread it on her lid prior to putting on the eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I used the brown shade from my Urban Decay Heat palette, and I just used a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I did tapping motions along with some swiping here and there, and I just built up that color real nicely, as you can see it here. I want to apologize for the angles of this video. I was really comfortable doing her makeup. I've known her ever since I was a little girl, and I just didn't plan on filming. She said I could record her, so I did it really quick. And in my glam room, I have double mirrors, so you see me and it's really distracting if you watch it. So I just tried to angle and cut myself out along through. See, there I am right there. I just try to cut myself out as much as I could. But anyways, after building up that brown eyeshadow, I went in with some of my glitters that I have from the Glow Up Academy, and I just put it on her lid just so it could sparkle. I didn't put any adhesive, it usually stays on its own. And then I went in with my e.l.f. Liquid liner, and I just wanted to give her like a nice little wing. So I just took my time. I tried to zoom in. I'm sorry the lighting is not that great. So yeah, after that I went in, so I did use 3 different shades. I used my Nars foundation on her, and I did darker on the outer, and then I just made it a little lighter going in. I do not remember the names. And then to conceal, I went in with the Sand Born This Way concealer once again, and I put it on her chin, cupid's bow, bridge of her nose, and her forehead, and under her eyes. These are all the main areas you want to highlight. You can do more, but for basics, this is all you need to do. And then as you can see, as she has lashes on, these are called Flirty from my lash collection from my business. The link is in the description. Visit my website. I have a variety of lashes, lip glosses, and much more. So check that out. But these were perfect. She was having a dinner for her recent she recently got married, so they were gonna have a dinner. She's so pretty. I had to keep reminding her to smile because she looks so mean if she doesn't. But anyways, so then I just used some of my Black Opal stick foundation, and I used it for cream contour. So I put it on her cheekbones and on the side of her nose and a little bit near her forehead, and that's what I'm blending out now with my Real Techniques brush. So I'm just pressing it into her skin and moving it around, And then in between that, so sometimes like I like to blend out the concealer and then I go before blending out the under eye and I blend out the contour because of the cream product being moved around. So you always want to make sure that it unites and blends seamlessly when you're doing both of them, or else you'll have like a rainbow type of looking contour and then a bright forehead. You always want to make sure when the two meet that they blend seamlessly and it looks natural. So that's why I go in between, and as you can see here, I'm using my foundation brush so I can blend out the two when it meets. And so when I was done blending out the concealer, I went in with my translucent powder from Laura Mercier, and I used a eyeshadow brush to press in that powder as the initial layer, and then afterwards I like to go in with the beauty blender and then I add more to let it bake. So to set her contour, I went and used my Dark Deep MAC mineralized skin finish powder, and I just applied it to all the areas that I cream contoured. So to set the rest of her face, I went in with Medium Deep by MAC and applied it to the other areas. And then after that, I went back in with the foundation brush that I used to press in that loose setting powder. For blush, I used my Juvia's Place palette and I used the orangey blush and I applied it to the apples of her cheeks and then also brought it up to her temples. To highlight her face, I use my Fenty Beauty highlighting palette that I have, and I just applied it to her chin, cupid's bow, tip of her nose, her middle of her forehead, and her cheeks. And then I just wanted to clean up that eyeliner just because of some of the fallout from the eyeshadow that got on it, and I just went and applied it again over my liner. To line her lips, I used my dark brown Juvia's Place matte liquid lipstick, and I just used a pointy brush and used it to give her some shape. And then afterwards, I went in with a pinky lipstick and then applied some Soft Rose Gloss by Milani on top. And then you see it all blends out nice. And then I did my setting spray. And this is the completed look. She was really excited and she loved it. And I loved it too. And you know, she just wanted to add her accessories that she got, which were really pretty. So I got my footage on my phone with my studio lighting, and then of course I love turning off the lights and using the flash from my camera. It just shows all the makeup in its beauty. Sometimes the light can drown out your work, so always make sure you get footage with lighting, and then also like with some dark footage with a flashlight from your phone or the flash from your phone, so you can have options. So that's what I do. And then this is the footage that I got from my phone. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up, and leave me some comments. Maybe you have some tips you can give me, or you can put a request in for a look that you would like for me to do. I will have more videos uploading soon, but just thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, okay? Thank you guys. Bye.